Whew, Merry Christmas, y'all. So, since I am up and just being busy for no reason, I decided I'm going to bake some coconut bread. So, walk with me to the kitchen. All right, so how do you make coconut bread? This is going to be interesting. So, first I got two big coconuts, drain the water out of them, crack them open, all that good stuff. So in here, I have about 4 cups of coconut. We have 2 eggs, got a cup of butter. We got some maraschino cherries that I cut up. And then I have a half a cup of the cherry juice. Now, if you're not going to do the cherries, it'll be a half a cup of water. But since I got the juice, I'm doing the juice. A half a cup of milk, got that ready. Some raisins. We're going to do 8 cups of flour. We're going to do how much did she say? A quarter, yeah, quarter teaspoon of nutmeg, some vanilla, almond, less than a half a cup of coconut oil, a little dash of salt, just a little dash. And we already said raisins, right? Right. Darn, I gotta figure out something. Hold on. Let me make sure something. Glad I can do a split. So it's a teaspoon of vanilla and a teaspoon of almond essence. And everything else is measured out. Oh, and a half a cup of raisins. Probably doing a lot more raisins. So 1 teaspoon and a teaspoon of grated nutmeg. Yep, everything's a teaspoon. All right. Good to go. Y'all still there? Great. All right. So while I'm doing this, I want to talk about some things. Give me a second. Let me make sure you can hear me. Let me move this over here. Um, do you mind if we talk about what's his face? What's his face, man? Okay. What's his face? Meaning Twitch. I really haven't talked about it with anybody. You know, I've been listening to some YouTubers, and need I say, YouTubers are really starting to piss me off. They're starting to piss me off because everybody is suspect all the time, and most of the time they are suspecting innocent people. You know, go in public. I talked about, what's her name, Ashley Gilliard. You know, just pulling stuff out of their behind for clicks and views and money, and not caring about how they are affecting people. And same thing is going on with Twitch. I'm seeing a lot of people being very suspicious of his wife. Pardon me for a second. Being very suspicious of his wife. Um, Look, is it possible that he was murdered and they made it look like uh, like he deleted himself? Yes, that's possible. But, like I told you before, a dead body tells a story. Can y'all hear me? Lammy. Well, let me start again, just in case, because I was doing something. So as I was saying, we'll start from the beginning. That YouTubers are pissing me off. Because every time there's something going on, they start getting into people's business. Like, I'm going to call out names too. For instance, I don't know who this chick is. Channel is, I wonder if it's Nosy Ho. It might be Nosy Ho. But I think she got another channel, Tales from the Cult. I saw her video today. She went and discovered that Shanquella Robinson and Shanquella, both her parents, and Khalil all got PPP loans. And they all got PPP loans for the exact same amount of money, $20,830. Shanquella got two PP loans for the same amount, so she got $40,000 and change. And her father also got two PP loans for $40,000 and change. But the mother got $20,830, and so did Khalil. She went on to continue that. One second. That the sister Quilla was the only one who did not get a PPP loan. And I'm going to do a little less than half of the coconut oil. And yet Quilla was the one that did the GoFundMe. I don't know how much that is. I think when I first heard about it, I think there was like more than $300,000 in there already. So now I'm doing the flour. We're going to do 8 cups of flour. Ooh. So that's one thing. You know, I just got a problem with, strangers thinking it's right. They have a right to go digging in your business when there's a public tragedy going on in your life. So getting back to Twitch and his wife, look, from what I've seen, they look like they were in love. They definitely had a chemistry going on between them. I mean, I would be really shocked if his wife had anything to do with this. Although the whole situation is shocking. There's only one picture I saw. I don't know when it was taken, but it looks kind of recent, and I forgot where I saw it. But it's Twitch, his wife, and the 3 kids, and he's standing there with holding up a peace sign. But when you look in his eyes, oh my God. Everybody else's eyes is bright and smiling, but he did look like he was suffering inside with some serious pain. And you can go hunting for that picture if you want to, but I'm telling you, it's there. That's the only sign I saw. But he's standing up there holding up the peace sign, and it's almost as if, he was just going through the motions. So he could have very well deleted himself. 2, 4. He could have very well deleted himself. But you got YouTubers now. Everybody's an armchair detective. 6. And, you know, I just think it's terrible when people just start accusing people of stuff and they really don't have the facts. You know? Dun, dun. Here comes milk. And milk. Rest of the flour. Yeah, you know, it's like, I don't know what's up with people, man. I think they are so blinded by the amount of money that they make that nothing else should concern them. You know, to hell with how you are affecting the lives of others. To hell with how you are accusing people of murder and all types of stuff. You know, be damned with ruining people's reputations. You got videos with their names in it. You know, in the future they go looking for jobs. You know, everybody uses the internet. And they pull up these videos with all kinds of these accusations. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm putting the cherries in. Okay. I did the oil, and we gotta do. Yeah, I look for something. Hey V-Dub, I'm coming back in a second. I gotta split the screen for a minute. Teaspoon, teaspoon, teaspoon. And what's the, oh, 2.5 tablespoons. I'm back. So I gotta get 2.5 tablespoons of baking powder, not baking soda. 1 tablespoon. 2.5 tablespoons of baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. 1. Okay. Teaspoon of pure almond extract. 1. Teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1. Check one more time. I'll be right back. I didn't mean to do. Okay, spoon of nutmeg. All right, got that. And we're going to do just a little bit of salt. When I tell you a little bit of salt, just a little bit. Bloop. I hate cooking with salt. I usually don't mess with it. You do the raisins. Get in there, raisins. Yeah, so as I was saying, they just really work hard to get paid to ruin people, to destroy people's reputations, to generate other people to start saying horrible things, and then the crazies come out. I think the YouTubers who do these to people, they are crazy motherfucker number one. And then the other ones come out. And you may very well be putting the lives of innocent people in danger. You know, people get real attached to cases, or it could just be, you know, a family member of the victim or whatever. Anything can happen. And there need to be some rules and regulations for social media with people reporting on things and so on and so forth. I'm glad that that chick is being sued, but in the meantime, there's a whole lot of other people doing the same shit concerning other cases, and it's nothing being done. These YouTubers, there's a chick, what's her name? Bullhorn Betty. She goes to these crime scenes and people's houses with a bullhorn, accusing people. Oh, it's just disgusting. And then when you have integral YouTube channels or websites like Web Sleuths, the negative actions spins a bad light on them. And Web Sleuths, WebSleuths.com. I've been a member of that website, I guess a good 20 years, pretty much since it started. Not at the very beginning, but I was there early enough. They do a lot of good work. And, but then again, back in the day, when especially when I first got on Web Sleuths, I thought those people were crazy too. Let me make sure I did everything, because, you know, I'll start talking and get sidetracked. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I got everything. I thought those people were crazy too. Because I remember, and that's how I first found them, during the Scott Peterson, Lacey Peterson thing. And I just remember these people are crazy. Because, you know, they would have questions about the area, like the park where Lacey supposedly went to walk the dog and stuff like that. And people would come, they would fly in just to go to the park to get an idea of the area and things like that. And then they would go by the house and they'd be like, mow your yard, Scott. And I mean, meanwhile, you know, that happened out in California, but here somebody came all the way from Connecticut just to tell the man to mow his yard. And so I thought these people were just way too invested. And they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to take the week off from work and I'm coming to Modesto for a vacation. And, you know, we're going to do some sleuthing and all of this. And I thought that was crazy back then. But they wasn't harming anybody. They wasn't trying to ruin anybody's lives. They didn't go to any of Scott's relatives' houses. Um, they didn't do any of that. And telling you, making this coconut bread can be a lot of freaking work. Yeah, so they didn't do any of that stuff. And they're still going on showing today. They have an instrumental and solving a lot of crimes. And this, there's so much to that website that you need a handbook to learn how to navigate through it. But I said all that to say that they remain to do a lot of good work. They work on cold cases. They've helped solve cases that have been cold for 40 years. You know? Yes, they did. And so that's one thing. I have never known them to stalk and harass people. And they definitely, you can't even just go on a page and make some wild accusation without any proof. They don't play that crap. They do not play that crap. But it's crazy. But I don't know what laws can be made, but these people can keep on doing what they're doing. But one of these victims who have been wrongly accused of murder and doing all these things, they're going to have something installed in the law. I see them now standing next to a president as he signed something in law concerning social media. Because something has to be done. This is getting out of hand. And again, somebody's going to wind up getting hurt. All because somebody's deliberately lying on somebody and literally pulling shit out of their ass. Accusing folks of stuff. They just got to stop, man. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Nothing. Not a thing we don't know, Well, so much for that. I'm going to get busy. Anyway, once this is all done, I'll be back to let you know. Peace.